Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Come on in, come on in. Y'all see the title. Come on in, everyone. It's been a minute since I made a pre-recorded video. I've been just going live and making regular videos, but I decided to go ahead and make some announcements, read a little am I the asshole type of relationship advice questions, scenarios. Haven't done those in about 2 weeks. Um, So yeah, come on in, y'all. Come on in. I'm gonna make this a premiere because I pretty much need y'all all to come in and listen up. And even if you can't use all the information, take what you can and throw the rest away or share it with somebody else because not everybody is going to want to participate. And I'm reminding you guys that do want to, and some of you who don't even know, who may never even been here before, who have been watching from the bushes, whatever, whatever. So let's start by saying thank you all. Thank you. Welcome. All my new subscribers, all my subscribers, all my members. You know, you can become a member anytime. There's no rush. Different levels of memberships. To subscribe is free. Subscribing to our channel and becoming a member is two different things. Please do not get them confused. Somebody told me they couldn't subscribe because they didn't have the money. But subscribing to the channel is free. But to become a member, you have to choose what level you want to be a member at, whether it's $2.99, $5.99. Different people have different levels depending on what channel it is. I appreciate you all. Thank you. So with that being said, let me start off with the announcements. March 30th is the fundraiser exercise class on Zoom. So for y'all that actually said you was going to do it, if you have not sent your donation, please do so before March 28th. I will do one more reminder probably on March 27th, and I may reach out personally. Some of you have already sent, and some of you have already emailed me, and you have already text me, because the purpose of you emailing me is to only get the information, but I like to give you guys my number so we can go back and forth via text while we're doing these things to ask questions. But I can see it quicker than I will email. So email me, y'all. Okay. Secondly, we have free exercise classes start April 13th every week in the month of April. So that'd be 4 classes starting April 13th on a Sunday at 10:45 a.m. Central Time. It's free, but of course, if you can donate, donate. If you can't, don't worry about it. Keep pushing my content. Keep supporting it. Keep engaging. Keep coming up to the live streams. Make sure your notification bell is on. If you're not getting the notifications, unsubscribe and then subscribe right back. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about when it comes to the classes is in May, we're going to do dance classes. These are exercise classes, okay, on Zoom. But in May, we're going to do the dance classes, 4 classes, one a week. I haven't really made up my mind if it's going to be on Saturday or Sunday. We'll play that by ear because May is a little further than April. And we already decided that for April, we're going to do the exercise classes on Sunday at 10:45 a.m. Central Time. That works for most people that already did it. Please, if you can, guys, join the one for March 30th because I'm really trying to reach a goal. So if you can, please, email me for any questions. READYROXX55@gmail.com. Okay, with that being said, let me go ahead and I want to read this to y'all because I was just scrolling and this story I did read. I usually just read the title when I'm ready to do it because I didn't plan on actually doing this type of content today, but I decided to read it for myself. And when I read it, I said I want to share. I want to get y'all thoughts on this because it seems to be some horrible shit that people have been doing probably since the beginning of time to kids. It's like we just so selfish in our own ways and don't care about or don't think about how it would affect the kids. So with that being said, I'm going to read this and y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think. Okay. The title is Am I the asshole for embarrassing my stepmother by telling our neighbor that her relationship is a product of an affair? When I read that title to myself, I began to go ahead and read. Like I said, I didn't plan on doing this content today. I usually pre-plan it and say, well, later I'm going to do some Reddit relationship advice type of stuff, which is not the same as the relationship advice I do on Wednesdays for the month of March. Y'all have been there. Thank you so much. This is totally different. This is why I read people's questions and giving their testimonies and stories and not just give my spin on it. So when I started reading it, I was like, let me come up here. Anyway, it says, am I the asshole for embarrassing my stepmom for telling our neighbor that her relationship is a product of an affair? She's 16 years old. She said, my 16th birthday is soon. I want to celebrate with my mom. So evidently they probably live in England somewhere. I'll be saying mom, Australia. She said, I want to celebrate with my mom and siblings on the actual day, but my dad asked if I could come over to his celebrate my birthday, as well as his housewarming party. Anyway, I did not want to come. I'm not on good terms with my dad or his wife and new kids, but because of the custody arrangements, I have to spend some weekends with him. My stepmom is someone who is very eager to please everyone, and she loves to brag about her lifestyle. She just can't carry herself in an extremely condescending way. And okay, let me read that again. Say, she is very eager to please everyone, and she loves to brag about her lifestyle. She just carries herself in an extremely condescending way. My parents divorced when I was 7, while my mom was going through chemotherapy for stage 3 breast cancer. My dad had an affair when my mom was in the hospital, and he said it was due to stress of having to look after us and that he needed some female comfort, whatever the hell that means. They tried to make it work after the affair, but they couldn't, since my dad wouldn't stop seeing my now mom, my now stepmom, who was my mom's co-worker. This shit is messy. This was the biggest betrayal. My mom worked in a small business. Everyone was like family, and her co-workers visited us often and used to bring us goodie bags. My stepmom was one of them. They've been married for 9 years now, and I have never been able to have a relationship with them. So during the housewarming event, one of the neighbors approached me and asked how I feel about having a stepmom and blended family. She was asking me because her daughter, who is in a similar age range to me, struggles with it. I just flat out told her that I don't view them as family because their affair broke any relationship. She was visibly shocked, and my stepmom was bright red and was stuttering, saying that there was no overlap and that I was young and confused. She proceeded to lock herself up in her room crying, and when the party was over, my dad screamed at me, saying that I'm so hard to love and that I'm so bitter. I told him that I feel the same way. I tried to act like it didn't hurt me, but I'm so upset that my own father would say this to me. I always knew he loves his new family more than me, but I didn't expect him to say it outright. My stepmom said that if I come over, she will no longer spend weekends with him and will take the kids away. My dad is on the phone with my mom asking if it would be fine if I no longer come over. My stepmom is now refusing to leave the house, saying she's humiliated and can no longer show her face around the neighborhood, which is quite close knit. So do you guys think I am the asshole? I know what I did was wrong, but what they did was 100 times worse. Just looking for an objective opinion. If I was to type an answer, that I would say exactly what I'm about to say. I don't think she was wrong. I mean, hell, everything we do as people, that it could be judged as wrong, or you could have been a bigger person, you could be better. But she's a kid. She was even a younger kid when all this shit took place. And his excuse for doing what he did is he was stressed out because she was in the hospital and he couldn't take care of the kids and he needed some ass, putting it, you know what I'm saying, on some real shit. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. This man has lost his mind over some ass. At the end of the day, first of all, he ain't loyal. It don't matter how stressed out you was. Your wife was probably close to passing away from cancer in the hospital. And instead of you just stepping up and doing the right thing, you use it for an excuse to go screw with her coworker. Or this, I mean, that's what I'm saying when I start telling y'all why I wanted to read this, because this is some common shit that people do to kids. They don't give a fuck about kids. They just have kids because they fuck, and kids come when you fuck. They're not really trying to necessarily have no kids all the time. Some of them do, and they still doing it for the wrong reason. Some of them trying to do it to hold on to the man, or it's just a natural thing for most women to want at least one kid. You know what I'm saying? But that's some dirty shit. He didn't take consideration of his kids. And if he didn't like the wife no more, he just couldn't leave old girl alone when they call themselves making up and trying to make it work. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Why is y'all trying to work it out and make up with these motherfuckers? When you find out they didn't cheat it, what makes it, why are they going to stop? Only way they will stop is they have no choice. If the woman say no and she don't want nothing to do with her. But as long as they got an opportunity, they only as loyal as their options. Unless they get old, tired, and sick. It's just that simple. Stop thinking that, you're not going to think about everything you thought he done or you found out he done, and you're going to go on like shit is normal. Because when you do that, you give them the right to do whatever or still go out and hang out, and you're going to be thinking, is he really hanging out? Is he really at work? Is he really on business? And you can't bring it up because you forgave him. And then meanwhile, the damn kids, now they expect her as a 16-year-old to be a bigger, better person. She said how she felt and didn't give a damn because she feel hurt. Instead of him acting like that and coming on out and saying how he really feel, you would have thought he would have had some compassion for his own daughter. Oh, this is a mess. Well, I feel bad for her. But, honey, just move on. And if you don't have to go over there no more, you didn't want to go nowhere. And it's sad. Sometimes, so-called blood ain't always family like that. Sometimes family could be somebody that earned the right to be called family and really got your back and got mad love for you, never hurt you or disrespect you. And that's just the beginning of what's out here in this world waiting on you. You 16, you came from your own father. Just think when you out here in the world meeting people, men and women, some of them are just as dirty, if not dirty. So be prepared, have discernment, teach people how to treat you. Stop having unrealistic goals and expectations out of relationships. A lot of us expect people just to be everything in a bag of chips just because it feels good. That's because you got butterflies. That's because it's something you think you want. Man, y'all get in the comments and tell me what y'all think about this story that I read. It pissed me off because it's going on all the time. People just having baby after baby, just screwing and then they get another baby daddy that don't work out. It's like everybody they good with, they necessarily, you know what I'm saying, don't have to, but a lot of them do. A lot of them just keep having babies by all these different men. And then these men is creeping and trying to touch on these girls, whether they stepdaddy or just the boyfriend. Somebody new you just met 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago. Because some women let a man come in and move in after 3 weeks. Y'all know I ain't lying. It's sad that these kids, so-called parents, is not reliable. They sick in the head, some of them. They just happen to be parents. So y'all kids got to do the right thing and learn, step up. Don't fuck around, grow up, and be one of them kids be talking about all the shit your mama did, daddy did, and you turn out to be just as worse. So if this 16-year-old lady, say 10 years from now, she's 26, and she end up doing the same thing or getting a relationship with a man who did the same thing to her mom that he do to her, and she reacts in a way to start alcohol or neglecting her children and not caring about herself. Use this as a blueprint of what not to do and how to stay strong. You got to do it. Ain't no how. It ain't no it's hard. You do it anyway. Just like you go to school and you got to get your grades, just like you go to work every day and say you got to get up and go shit. That ain't no choice. You got to. When it's coming, it's coming. You got to do it, whether you feel like getting up to go or not. This story just pissed me off, in case y'all ain't figured that out. Anyway, y'all get in the comments. It's been a while. Don't forget, go ahead and let me know if you can support this fundraiser. Everything else is free with the option to donate if you want to. I really need y'all to have my back on this. And if you just can't, I understand, because like I say all the time, y'all that don't know, y'all supporting me watching my videos and sharing them and engaging. That's helping me get money. That's helping me do everything I need to do until I get on a larger scale, if that's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. I'm grateful for what I am getting. And yes, I want more and need more. I want more and I need more. But first, I need more. Because I got real shit I'm trying to do, just like a lot of y'all got real shit you're trying to do. The difference is a lot of y'all not content creators. You just going to work and or your husband go to work or both of y'all go to work and y'all living y'all best life doing the best you can with what you got and it's working for you. But yeah, sometimes you be like, I wish I can get a little extra. And sometimes you want to go out, have a little fun. You want to go out to dinner. You would like to take a vacation sometime. So we got more in common than we not. We're more alike than we are different. Get in the comments, y'all. I'm going to holler at y'all later.